Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a Kmart haul and it's an arts and craft Kmart haul because I am redoing the kids' arts and craft table because it is horrendous. It's really bad. Now, I don't know if I'm going to use all of this stuff or have stuff left over or not have enough, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I got from Kmart today. All up, I spent $93.05, so I also ended up having to buy new pencils and crayons and things like that because my toddler keeps eating the crayons. So I just went ahead and bought all new stuff. Anyway, let's jump into this haul. The first thing I got was this chest of drawers, this tiny chest of drawers to put arts and crafts stuff in. Well, I mean, I'm planning on putting some arts and crafts stuff in here. We'll see how it goes. But this was $12. And the only thing I will say about it is that it's quite difficult to pull out. So you have to be holding them if you're gonna pull the drawers out. Little hands are gonna struggle to open this. I'm gonna have to get up and open it for her every time she wants something out of it. So that would explain why there were so many left of them. And there was none of any of the other drawers left. This was the only one that I could find. So it explains why it was left there, but you know, it's the only drawers that I could find in Kmart. Everything else was out of stock for some reason. Everyone wants mini drawers right now, who knows? The second thing I got is this crate. I thought it was really cute. This was $9 to put paints and just store arts and crafts things in here to store and just make everything look a little bit neater because it does not look neat right now. I also got a couple of little sketchbooks here. These are to obviously paint and draw in, just big blank pages. I think it's A3 or something. Yeah, A3 drawing pads. So I got one with dogs on it and one with little insects on it, which I thought was super cute. These were $3 each. And then I got a couple of little A4 sketch pads. These were $3 each as well. And once again, they're just blank pieces of paper that the kids can draw or paint on or do arts and crafts on. So they're the sketch pads I got. The next thing I got is this packet of pom-poms for crafts, obviously. Now, it didn't say how much it was on the rack, but it was $3. So I'm just I know these are probably going to get messy and the arts and crafts table isn't going to stay clean for very long, but at least they're going to have some fun. I also got some paints, which I thought was a good idea. They're called pearl paints, which is, I think they're a little bit metallic-y looking, a little bit shiny. Now, they had heaps of paint selections, but they were either just a huge amount of little paints or just big paints, and I didn't want to have to buy a bunch of big paints or have a bunch of little paints laying around, if that makes sense. So I just got this one. It's just a 4-pack. It's got silver, pink, purple and green. And yeah, that's the paint that I chose. We already have paintbrushes in our crafts cupboard, so I didn't need to buy any paintbrushes, but I did buy this, which I thought was such a good idea. It's sponge brush and stamp set. So basically you dip these things into the paint and then you can splodge them onto the paper, which I thought Talia would really like. So there's a little love heart and star and a flower and a butterfly and whatever this thing back here is. And then there's a smiley sponge. So I think Talia will really enjoy this. I think Evie's probably a little bit too young. She still puts everything in her mouth, and the older kids are probably a bit too old, but Talia will enjoy that. This was $5. The next thing I got were these 3 containers. My original plan was to have textures in one, crayons in the other, and then pencils in one as well. But I ended up buying way too many pencils to fit in here, colored pencils. But these were, I think, $3 each. Let's have a look. Oh no, they were $2.25 each. So I'm sure I can find a use for them, but I got 3. And let me show you how many pencils I got. This one here. So there are 90 colored pencils in here. This was $8. I originally had the Good Pascal, I can't remember the brand of it, the Good brand of pencils that probably are a better quality and will look nicer on paper. I originally had those in my pram and they were $8.50 or something like that, and there was only 24 of them, I believe. And then I came across this, which was cheaper and had 90, so heaps of different colors, and although they're not as good quality, it doesn't really matter because they're for a toddler basically, and kids if they want to draw, although Lily has her own like good quality pencils and Jet doesn't really draw. So basically these are just for Talia and Evie maybe as she grows up. So it doesn't really matter if they're not great quality, especially considering when Evie gets her hands on them, she chews on them anyway. So I got these, $8. I thought it was a really good deal, but I don't, maybe it'll fit. I don't know, we'll have to test it out, but we'll see if this fits in here. If it does, that'd be great. If not, I'll just keep it in this cute little container that it came in. It doesn't really matter. The next thing I got was these crayons. They will definitely fit in here because there is only 12 of them. And Talia really likes the twistable ones, although once again, Evie eats them. So the reason I bought all new crayons is because Evie keeps eating them, and that is that. You take your eye off them for like 2 seconds and there's just like crayon all around their mouth. Anyway, I bought these. These were $8.50. So this is a like good Crayola brand. They didn't have a cheap like Kmart brand twisty crayons, so I ended up getting the Crayola brand, but Talia uses these the most, so I'm happy to splurge a little bit on those and just try and keep Evie away from them. I also bought some Googly Eyes. These were also $3. Obviously just for arts and crafts to glue onto maybe some pom-poms or paper or whatever. I think Lily will probably use these as well because she likes to make like paper animals, like big paper animals, and I think Googly Eyes would go really well on her animals. She'll probably use them. But yeah, I bought those, $3. And this was something that I was planning on putting in the drawers. Actually, it's probably a good thing that Talia can't open those drawers without help, because if I'm gonna put these and like sequins in there, it's probably a really good thing that she can't get to those drawers because otherwise they just end up everywhere all the time. So that's a pro. Also, like I just said, I got some sequins and these were $3 as well. So these are going to be quite messy, but I have some little containers with like screw tops that I think might fit nicely into the drawers. We'll have a go. I have it in my my Tupperware like drawer, so we'll see if it fits in there. If it does, I'll pop these into that container and then put them in the drawer to like minimize children being able to access it and just spread them everywhere. I did consider not getting them because they are going to be quite messy. However, kids are going to be kids and it's just going to get messy sometimes, especially when you're doing arts and crafts and having fun. So these are also great for, I use them in water play as well. Obviously you need to be really careful with kids who are still mouthing everything and putting everything in their mouths. But when I do water play, I like to just fill a tub of water or like a Tupperware container, a big Tupperware container of water, add a little bit of food coloring just so that it's got some color to it, and then like sprinkle some sequins within the water, and the kids love to splash around in it and play with the sequins in the water, as well as adding pom-poms and things like that to the water tub. But yeah, like I said, be really careful and keep your eye on the small ones who still put everything in their mouth. That's right, the next thing I got was these textures. So I originally, once again, had the good quality textures in my basket or in my pram, but when I came across these and they were $8 as well, and there's 40 of them, I put back the good quality like textures / markers and picked this up because I was one, saving money, and two, getting more of them. And like I said before, it doesn't matter if they're not as good quality because they're gonna get ruined anyway, and it's for a toddler. It's not like I'm buying stuff for an artist, you know? Although maybe she'll be an artist when she's older, who knows? Anyway, so I thought it was really cute. This one has a little cat on it and this one has a little koala. Is it a cat or is it a fox? No, it's a cat. I'm pretty sure it's a cat. So even if these don't fit in the little pink containers that I've bought, the containers that they come in are super cute and they have a lid on it. So maybe I'll just leave them in here anyway. We'll see how we go. Another thing I bought was obviously just some PVA glue so that they can glue the pom-poms and sequins and googly eyes and, you know, have some fun, get messy, get creative. I think this was like $2. Yes, this was $2 from Kmart. And it's got a little tiny one in there too. So it's got like the little one and then like the bigger squeezy bottle. The next thing I got was Rhinestones. So this is another one that's gonna get a little bit messy. I'll probably just chuck them in with the sequins. They're basically just big chunky sequins that you stick to things and are more manageable for toddlers to glue compared to sequins. And also something that you could throw into water play, probably not the stars because they look a little bit spiky, especially for younger ones, but shiny, pretty rhinestone. These were $3 as well. The last thing that I got that I want to show you guys is this thing here. And this is obviously, you put books and files and things in here, but I'm planning on going to Officeworks this afternoon and buying a bunch of workbooks for Talia because she's learning counting and numbers and letters and just things that you learn like colors and shapes in kindergarten. And she has these workbooks that I bought from Officeworks and she's like finished them all and she wants to do more. So I'm gonna go buy some more and just like keep them in here so she can pick a workbook, work on it, and then hopefully we'll teach her to put it back. It's probably not what's gonna happen, but you know, it's there for when she does learn to put things back. Anyway guys, that was my Kmart arts and crafts haul. I also have a big roll of like craft paper that we got from IKEA. I think that was $8 or something like that. But we're also obviously going to be using that for the craft table. I will be filming redoing the craft table and we'll see how we go. I'm not good at organizing and storage and things like that, but I'm trying my best to organize the house one section at a time. So keep your eyes peeled for the craft table makeover video. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe below if you want to follow our journey and give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more like it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!